Well, the first step in learning to use each of the modes is, of course, self-awareness. I have to be aware that certain modes I'm using too much and too little. The ones too much I want to tone down. The ones I'm using too little I want to make more use of so I have a larger repertoire. So self-awareness comes first. Second, it's practice. There are role-playing exercises. When I worked in classrooms or workshops or training situations, I would have exercises where people can play out the different roles, even exaggerate them. So you tell some people who are low in competing, I want you to now, here's a topic, I want you to make a point to the rest of the group why it's so important to see things your way. What are the arguments? And put some emotion into it. Put some passion into it. You really want to get this your way. How would you do this? They practice and they have fun. The person who is low on avoiding and wants to beef that up has to practice by saying, you know, I'm not ready to talk about this now. I need more time. I have to think about it. I want to discuss this topic with a few of my friends. Can I get back to you next week? And they start learning the words, the language they use to enact each of the 5 modes. Now let me stress, there are many different ways of enacting the 5 modes. Some are better than others. So, for example, with competing, you can yell and shout at someone and slam your fist on the table in order to get your way. That's competing. You can also say, I want to share with you why this topic is very important to me and why it's so important for us to do it this way. And if you give me a chance, please hear me out and maybe you can see that I'm onto something here. That's competing too. Avoiding. You can say, I don't like this conversation. I'm not going to sit and talk with you anymore about this. You get up, you walk out of the room, and you slam the door. That's avoiding. Or avoiding is also saying, I need some more time to think about it. Can we discuss this? Can we decide next week? Would that be okay? Also avoiding. So I have found that as people learn to practice role-playing the modes, if they learn to enact each mode with care, sensitivity, and respect, they're more likely to be effective.